with her. All we care about is the fact that she's gone, and we can take your table.
Things have changed. It's about more than a table. This affects all of us.
Yeah, listen, you idiots. It's not about the table. Don't you see this is about Stacy? She was the queen of the school, and suddenly she isn't around to fulfill her duties. She's let us down. She'd rather spend her time writing filthy books instead of hanging around with any of us. And we fight over a stupid table? It's not about the table. I say we share the table and focus on Stacy. Turn every single chair around this table on Stacy.
Oh, well, Shakespeare. Fine. Keep your table for now. I'm out of here.
Well, you beautiful princesses, I'm off. Manly views do call.
Now that that's over, which one of you called this meeting and why?
I did.
Well, darling, what is on your mind after all?
Well, I'll tell you, but first, one little question.
What?
It's the guys. The boys.
What about them?
Well, haven't you noticed recently that, well, before now, it always used to be the upper classes versus the lower classes, and then within those classes, the boys versus the girls. But today, those boys, they united because of Stacy's book against all of us.
So what?
It's completely hypocritical of them to use Stacy's book against us. They protest. They call us dirty. But do they ever stop to look at themselves? Doesn't it bother you all that they're always off talking about sex so vulgarly? They're worse than Stacy.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, then here it is. If we really want to make peace with those boys, we must be ready.
Ready to what? Quick, tell us.
But will you?
We will, even if it kills us.
I have in mind maybe even more demanding than less.
Well, what is it? Quick.
We must give up going to bed with our boyfriends.
Please no. I'd walk through fire for you, you know I would. But don't ask us to go to that.
I must say, I'd rather walk through fire.
What an utterly perverted sex we women are. No wonder poets write tragedies about us. There seems to be only one thing we can think of.
I must say, Lisa, this idea of yours is quite impossible.
No, listen to me for just a moment. Stacy has ruined our reputations. Our boyfriends will always be off talking about sex, and we'll never have a moment's rest. You can trust me. Stacy has told the world that women cannot think for themselves, that there's only one thing we can think of. Now we must show the world that this is not true of all women. Are you with me?
No, 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 no. This means too much. It does. Asking the girls to sleep, heaven knows how long, in a great big bed with nobody but herself? Please don't this even make a difference.
Why, mercy, of course it will. Why, we'll just flaunt our thinnest lingerie, perfumed and powdered from top to bottom. When those boys see us, they won't be able to stand still. And when we say no, they will go out of their minds. Trust me on this one. We women will have our dignity back in no time, and then you can return to physical contact.
Well, what if we try to refuse and they simply drag us into the bedroom?
Hang on to the door.
Well, what if they slap us?
Well, then you better give in. But be salty about it. Do I have to teach you how? Boys don't like it if they have to force you. Don't worry, there's millions of ways of making them see reason. A guy doesn't enjoy himself unless the girl cooperates.
Well, I suppose so.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll try it at least for a little while. We'll see how it goes.
All right then. Now we must take an oath. Everybody raise your right hand. I will have nothing to do with my boyfriend or my lover.
I will have nothing to do with my boyfriend or my lover.
Though he come to me in pitiable condition.
Though he come to me in pitiable condition.
I will be untouchable.
I will be untouchable.
I will not raise my slippers toward the ceiling.
I will not raise my slippers toward the ceiling.
Or crouch on all fours like the lioness in the carving.
Or crouch on all fours like the lioness in the carving.
And if I keep this oath, let me drink from this can.
And if I keep this oath, let me drink from this can.
And if not, let my own can be filled with water.
And if not, let my own can be filled with water.
You're sure German's a lovely language. It's just a shame all the really decent German people decided to stay in their own country.
Uh-huh.
Miss Prater is such a Gorgon. She's completely unbearable. Mind you, I don't really know what a Gorgon is like, but I'm quite sure Miss Prater is one. Although, Gorgons were Greek or something, weren't they? Not German. Either way, she's a monster without being a myth, which is rather unfair.
What on earth are you talking about? Oh, Stacy, you have ruined everything.
Have I? Oh dear.
Everything is backwards now. I warned you not to write that book. Everyone's incensed by it. It's heartless. They're all talking about it now and rioting. Listen, Stacy. I have always been fond of you. I've liked you ever since I met you. But I am bound to state, if I may speak candidly,
Pray do. I think that whenever one has anything unpleasant to say, one should always be quite candid.
you're leading the underclass boys on. They actually think that they have a chance with the upper class women. It's just not right.
Is that what you're so worried about? I thought it was something serious. Lisa, you've lifted a load from my mind. I was growing almost